Hey, what's up, man?
Not much. How you doing?
Good. Just
Well, it's really great to catch up with you again, man. This single sort of blew
yeah,
me away. I mean, I've always been a fan, but dude, this thing is something different for you.
yeah. I didn't set out to make it, and then there's a few tracks that kind of happened, and it just totally changed the idea and trajectory of the music I was headed in. Part of it was that I was originally making music for towards another Delta Spirit record, and just the stars weren't aligning for that, and I was headed in this other direction, maybe a little bit more earthy, and then it just this thing happened.
Yeah, yeah, it's what it's been like for you, right? I
Yeah.
mean, you sort of. I mean, the last few releases have been. It sounds like you not exactly planning to do it like that, and that's how it's worked out for you.
No. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly the case. It's I'm just listening to the ghosts in my brain, and they're leading me along. It's not often. I feel like this song is probably one of the catchiest songs I've ever written. Maybe. And
I
it's
think that's
definitely
true.
kind of off of the tilt to where I've normally placed myself, but I love the recording, and the string arrangement came from the Parkington sisters from Cape Cod, and they came and I had almost finished this record, and I had this song done, and those girls came and performed in my solo set at Newport Folk Festival. They blew away my wife so much that she wouldn't let me go to sleep without promising that they would be on my record, and then they are on every track. So
Wow.
this
Wow.
record definitely has a lot more femininity to it than previous things that I've gotten to do.
That's a good moment to be
As
doing
a matter of
that.
fact, the premise of my music video is actually that I get pregnant, kind of like Junior. It's basically I recreated Junior,
You did.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's Junior. Yeah, I did. Why not? And
Somebody needed to.
yeah, I just the reason why I did that was because of the song, we're trying to push through our struggles and the things, and I think that motherhood is certainly a lot harder than fatherhood, and I think the socioeconomic things that go along with that kind of made me want to tip my hat
Yeah.
to mothers out there. I hope they take it that way, not like I'm making fun of them, because it's not funny. It's crazy. The things that my wife went through and had to go, and most women in America have to go right back to work after 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and it's sometimes no time. And I just kind of wanted to do something a little lighthearted, but definitely something heavy
I mean,
in that way. So
what an
there you go.
interesting concept too, because a lot of folks they'll have kids and like yourself, you find that in your writing and everything, but to flip the script and take it from your spouse's point of view, I mean that's off the top of my head, I can't name another time that's exactly happened like that.
Martha is certainly my muse, and she is the reason why I can continue doing what I'm doing, because she's such a great mom and such a supportive wife. She's been running my mail order store since Solicitor Returns came out, and she finally retired after I just signed with Dynalone in Canada. So now Dynalone's handling all my online stuff, but it's been a team, and it still is a team. So
So
I'm very thankful.
yeah, on the song same, who's singing with you on that song?
That is Cam Franklin. I need to get
right.
her up on the feature, but it's Cam Franklin from the Sufferers,
Uh-huh.
and we met in Houston this past summer at this Lone Star event, and she's just the best. I mean, she is nothing but power, positivity, hardworking, and she's actually in the music video as my life partner, my love interest. Yeah, she's the sweetest human. She's so great. Yeah, I have nothing but lovely things to say about her. Oh, when she came out to the studio, and by studio I mean the trailer I have out in the hill country with a bunch of recording equipment in it. She came out and in half an hour just whipped through it, one take to everything, and she knew what I wanted, and it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's got a good live. It feels like a really heavy ELO song that John Spencer Blues Explosion is doing. Like if they all made it, baby. But yeah, I love how the record track came out. It's just so fun. It still has that like kind of ELO thing, and it's also just just fun.
Yeah, it's got such a great groove
Soulful.
to it. I mean, it's like I said, it's sort of different from anything you've done. I mean, how do you stumble upon that groove when you're realizing that this isn't like the other kids that you've produced?
I don't know. I just went into the studio. That was I had built a recording situation for myself in Austin before I ran out of money when in 2015, at the end of 2015, I went broke. And it was like I wrote the song kind of as I knew I was going to end up having to move back in with my mom and knowing that a baby is coming, about to be born. You know, you do things when you're angry and it's like a Hail Mary kind of song.
It's artist suffering, I mean, not to not to belittle what you've got going on in your life and everything, but it's the suffering that's always produced the best stuff.
Yeah, it kind of definitely it definitely made me reach into a place where it's kind of like when Conan knew that he was probably going to get canceled when he was on NBC, and then all of a sudden he became really, really, really funny.
Right.
And you just kind of go, well, this is what this is. And this kind of is that record. It's just a whole lot of freedom. There's just a lot of ways to look at life. And I think after I wrote that song often and made solicitor returns, and they were very much like kind of retaliatory in a way, just all the things that I couldn't do or couldn't say and blah, 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 and I think that some really great songs came out of those two pieces of work, but I think that this record it's fresh and it's nice because it's like just where I stand now, and I feel more optimistic about it in the songwriting. So
yeah,
it's just songwriting.
Which sort of brings it back around to that title of Does What He Wants for the album.
That's the idea.
Cool, man. Well, I'm so in love with this track right here. I really am, and I can't wait to hear the rest of it. When's the whole thing going to come out?
It's coming out on 4/21.
Missed it by that much.
I know. Well, 4/20 wasn't on a Friday.
Low-hanging fruit.
That's the only way I can remember it.
Awesome, man. Well, take care, and thanks for the phone call, and we'll talk to you when you get back in the States, and hopefully back around Louisville.
All right, can't wait. See ya.
All right, man. Bye.